stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Hello YouTube, my name is Parker and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. In the last episode, they announced that we're going to be having a festival to read poems, and I don't think I'm writing the poem now to do that, I'm just writing another poem. But, so nothing weird's happened yet, nothing like horror related or anything. Still waiting for that. But I don't think it's gonna be too much longer, and I'll bet it's gonna coincide with the festival. So I'm gonna see how far we can get into that today. And in the last episode as well, Sayori asked us if we would go with Yuri if she asked us to walk home from school with her. And I said that I wouldn't, which I guess boosted her opinion of me. And I'm wondering, should I continue that kind of spreading out my choices with the different characters, or should I focus on one? I don't know, because I pretty much guarantee that that's going to affect the ending of the game, and I don't know how. And I still have cat hair in my mouth, and this is just after the last episode. If you saw that, there was a cat involved in that one, like a cat up here, and so I still have cat hair all over me. Alright, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick horror. I have to do horror. I'm gonna try to focus on her, I think. Contamination, we have to. I'm gonna pick all the creepiest ones. It's not really creepy, but... Oh, crap. I'm gonna try to get like all of them for one character. I think I did that last time too, but that would be a little on the nose. Pain. Oh crap. Oh, that's right, because she likes bittersweet things, right? Yeah. So philosophy. Nope, okay. Massacre. I am not too sure how I feel about Yuri if she seems to be liking the word massacre. Frightening. Disoriented? Yes. Extreme. Alone? Nope. Okay, come on. Well, we have to do massacre. I'm doing all of the evil ones. Wrath, yes. We have to do wrath. Anime? Nope. Okay. Determination. Oh yeah, she likes big words too, doesn't she? Nope. Okay. I am save scumming. Judgment. Tenacious. Misfortune. Nope. Okay. Come on. You know what? You know what? Hold on. If I get 2 right in a row, I'm going to save again. Socks! Nope. Darn it. I had to do socks. Determination. Infallible. And then save. Eternity. Imagination. Save again. Same slot. Frightening. Universe, intellectual. She just... I don't care. Overwrite. Unrestrained. Contamination. suicide. Okay, that's getting kind of creepy there. We've got some creepy words mixed in. Heaven sent, I guess? Uncontrollable. I will keep saving, I guess. Daydream? Nope. And that is why we saved state. No, it starts us over! Aw, man. I don't even know what I just clicked. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna pick a whole bunch of words. I'll get back. Well, no. We're gonna try a little bit here. Whirlwind. Not marshmallow. Agonizing. Determination. I am determined to finish this agonizing task of getting it right. It's not gonna be chocolate. Vacation? No, I knew it was... Dang it. Hello? Nope. So it can't be too sad. Okay. Judgment. Vitality. Extreme. Climax? Heart, not heartbeat. Probably not. Passion, maybe? Something that gives an image. Pleasure, maybe? Electricity. Infallible. Unwrecked with no. Come on! I spent the whole episode just doing this. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I don't need it. I'm not gonna do it perfect. I don't care anymore. Electricity. Uncontrollable. Agonizing. Okay, no, I knew that. Portrait. Awesome. Nope, should have done judgment there. No. Unrestrained. Heaven sent? Whirlwind. Rain? Nope. Dang it. Intellectual. Philosophy. Determination. Frightening. Anxiety. Nah, dang it. Incongruent. Vibrant? Yay! We did something! Aw, man. Aw, man! I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Is anybody getting Undertale vibes from this? Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. She seems happy about it now all of a sudden. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? I can't do her voice again all of a sudden. I just did it a few minutes ago recording the last episode, now I can't do it. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on here. Hold on here. I have a Japanese-English dictionary. I'm going to look up the word squid. Yep, Ika is squid. So there's your Japanese lesson for today. The Japanese word for squid is Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Did we just break the fourth wall again? Oh my god. Eh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Uh-oh. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation had already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Parker, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Parker. You certainly know a lot better than I do. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Parker. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, Parker. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Excuse me, I've been burping today. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Uh-oh. Oh, the music is the other music now. I thought the music was changing to something else. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Whoa. Okay, that sentence, that your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that. Okay, that messed with me for some reason. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Mm-hmm. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Parker, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. I'm guessing that that's what this whole game is going to be. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright. I don't think that the order matters. I can save over that one. So, I guess we'll do Sayori first. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Parker. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Interesting. Let's do Natsuki next. We'll go down the list. Meh. How did I know she would say that? I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Oh my god. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Eh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. This voice is perfect for her. This is like, out of all the voices, this is the one I am the most proud of. It's perfect. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was determined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Now we'll do Yuri next. Parker, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really just the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Excuse me. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Yeah, some people are really bad at something and they share everything they do. Like me! Okay, let's go back to... Okay. That was... Maybe, but... It's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well... Yuri smiles sadly. This is new. Is this new music? I don't think I've heard this music before. Parker, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know you would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Parker. It's just the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. This music sounds familiar. I don't know, like, part of it for a second sounded like something from like another game or something. That's gonna drive me crazy now. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Parker. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've at least had one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, in the distance a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. The ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is even having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Right, just Monica left. Hold on, I gotta check the time. Hi, Parker. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Parker. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, so I don't think it matters if I put all the words I pick, if it's all for one character. I think it only matters who the most words go to. If that makes sense. Because they're like that one, I think the one before I had one earlier that had more words that were focused on Yuri, but it's different. But now that even though I don't know, they're saying I'm getting better, even though if you want to look at like how focused my words are, it was less focused, I think anyway. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard you say more words these past... No, I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. There we go, I can speak and I can read at the same time. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know? This whole game is suspicious, dude. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her, well, it's too edgy. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. How do you catch a feather falling down from the sky between your thumb and your forefinger? How do you catch it? I don't think that that's physically possible. I don't think that the human brain could comprehend that and then move your arm fast enough to do that. I am being way too literal. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put that much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Interesting observation. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I guess that's true. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone else. Yeah, then we'd be Bill Cipher. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you've put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. I've noticed she likes to, like, almost break the fourth wall. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even eerie isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. How? Oh my god. They didn't even beat around the bush on that one. They just said something terrible is about to happen. They just went all in with that. They just said, you know what? Stuff's about to go down. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Uh-oh. Crap. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, of course she will. But we might need a lot of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Oh, crap. Wait. Yeah, and as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, everyone, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, That just leaves you, Parker. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Parker may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited for assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Parker to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Parker to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? Oh my god. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Jeez, that's a lot of wind out there. I just heard like a huge gust of wind outside. That was weird. Parker, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Oops. I keep accidentally right-clicking. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Save. Okay. Save immediately. This is definitely a save moment. I don't think this game is going to be like the Zero Escape games where you have that the flow chart thing that pulls up where you can go back to any decision. That's interesting. Now I'm curious. It's got Sayori open. Let's choose Sayori. I'm curious. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Aw, oh, come on. You're pulling a VLR on me there. Okay, I don't know. What would be a good... Let me check the time. I still got quite a bit of time left. I might make this a longer episode today. I thought I heard something. It's still... There's like... Holy crap! Did you hear that? Hold on a minute. Okay, change of plans. The wind is howling out there, and my mother, the wind slammed the door shut on her fingers, so we're gonna have to see if she's alright. I'm gonna have to... Oh, no. So I'll see you next time. Bye.